Over the past 200 years, around 20 airplanes, 50 ships, and hundreds of people have disappeared in a small area of the Atlantic Ocean. This is the part of the ocean called the Bermuda Triangle, or the Devil's Triangle. But the question is, why have so many ships and airplanes disappeared here? Are these natural events, or is there a hidden secret that science has not yet discovered? The Bermuda Triangle area is considered a very mysterious region in the Atlantic Ocean. This area lies between Florida, Puerto Rico, and Bermuda, forming the shape of a triangle. The story of the Bermuda Triangle became famous in 1945 after a strange and tragic event. On December 5, 1945, at exactly 2:10 p.m., 5 U.S. Navy torpedo bombers took off from Florida. The mission was a routine 3-hour training flight called Flight 19, nothing unusual, just a standard exercise. There were 14 crew members in total, led by a skilled and experienced pilot, a World War II veteran named Lieutenant Charles Carroll Taylor. Everything started off normally. The weather was clear, visibility was perfect. But about 2 hours after takeoff, something went terribly wrong. The flight leader radioed in, reporting that both of his compasses had stopped working. Even the backup systems had failed. They had no idea where they were. Other pilots in the squadron tried to assist, but soon their instruments began to malfunction as well. Lieutenant Taylor's radio messages became increasingly confused. The weather worsened, daylight faded, and darkness fell. Their last known position was about 370 kilometers east of Florida. At 7:04 p.m., Taylor's final transmission was received. All planes close up tight. We'll have to ditch unless landfall. When the first plane drops below 10 gallons, we all go down together. After that, all 5 planes and everyone on board were gone. After Flight 19 disappeared, a massive search was launched. A Mariner rescue plane carrying 13 crew members was sent out to look for them, but during the mission, that plane also vanished without a trace. Flight 19, with 14 people, disappeared, and then the Mariner search and rescue plane, with 13 people, also vanished. A few days later, a large air and sea search operation was carried out, which at the time was one of the largest search operations for both flights. But nothing was found. The stories of the Bermuda Triangle have existed for over 500 years. In 1492, when Christopher Columbus was sailing toward the New World, he wrote in his journal that his compass suddenly stopped working as he passed through this region. One night, he saw a strange glowing light, like a ball of fire, falling from the sky into the sea. That was the first recorded mystery of the Bermuda Triangle. The USS Cyclops, another vanishing ship. Another famous case is the USS Cyclops, a massive U.S. Navy cargo ship. In March 1918, it left port with 306 people on board. The USS Cyclops departed from Baltimore, USA, bound for Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, but it never reached its destination. The ship simply disappeared, leaving behind no signal, no wreckage, no explanation. In 2015, a cargo ship vanished from radar during a storm, traveling from Florida to Puerto Rico. After a month of searching, the wreck was finally found 15,000 feet underwater. Science and theories. Scientists have proposed many theories to explain these strange disappearances. Magnetic disturbances. In this area, the Earth's magnetic north and true geographic north line up perfectly. When that happens, a compass starts showing the wrong direction. Because of this, many pilots and ship captains get confused while navigating. Deep-sea methane hydrates, a frozen form of natural gas found under the ocean floor. When ocean temperatures rise, these methane crystals can suddenly melt, releasing massive amounts of gas. This reduces the density of the water, and if a ship happens to be above that spot, it can instantly sink straight down. In the end, scientists believe that the fireball Columbus once saw in the sky was actually a meteor, not some strange or supernatural event. Overall, the mysteries of the Bermuda Triangle are thought to be the result of a mix of natural forces, human error, and powerful storms. Over time, stories and imagination have turned this mystery into one of the most famous legends in history.